Hi guys, thanks for clicking on my video. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how I run my Helix 7 on my Tarpon 120 fishing kayak. So I'll show you what I've done here in order to mount the transducer and stuff. It was a little tricky because for some reason I can't find a mount for my kayak transducer mount that fits this properly. So I had to kind of jimmy rig this onto here. This is a Starport HD mount from Bass Pro Shops. See, a normal fish finder would have a space in between here, like your transducer would start out here, but on this one it's jammed right in there, so I had to space it out to be able to fit in there, and it's kind of permanent where it's sitting there. So I'm going to show you how I run everything on my kayak. Up here on this side I've got the mount for the Starport HD. Sorry, it just rained here, so everything's all wet, covered in grass. But this is how I do everything. So this sits in here. This is kind of a cool latch system on this, actually. Get in there and show that. This just slides back and forth, and that allows you to quick release your transducer. So I got this in here, tuck it in all the way, and you just push that latch, and now that can't come out of there. What I do with this first wire, this is the transducer wire. I didn't want to drill too many holes in my kayak, but with this mount, this is called the Starport HD mount, I drilled 4 holes into the kayak. I got rubber gasket, put it in behind there, and then I also put in black silicone so I know that nothing's going to leak over the side here. And then with this wire, I just run it over the top of here. I'm not sure why my dog's barking, but we'll just ignore that. This tucks down through this hole. This is where my waterproof bag would normally go on the kayak. So I tuck this in through this hole, cover it back up with a waterproof cover, cover this up, and then I remove this. This is my storage. Just reach in here, grab the cord, pull it up, and then I cut a slit in the top of this cover so my wires can come up through without letting too much water in. Realistically, if this thing flips over and I have that on the front of it, I'm probably going to cry because that is not waterproof. And also my kayak, now that I've cut holes in it, is not waterproof. So if you want your kayak to be 100% waterproof, don't drill holes in it. But I've never flipped this thing. Tarpon 120s are like super steady. So there's that. And then this is where I run the battery cable through. I take my battery cable. Normally I'd have the battery sitting right in here. I just let it slide around. I should probably figure out something to mount it in there. But that wire just drops down in here. Pop this through. I was concerned about how long this would take at the dock to set up, but it's really not bad at all. So I got my wires ready to go. And then I grab my helix. And you see up here, I've drilled 2 small holes for the mount right here. I got these little twist off tabs I installed. I just bought little bolts from Home Hardware. I actually found these just around my house. I don't know what exactly they are, but they work well for it. Sorry, I shouldn't have taken that, put it back on yet. These come off. Slide your screws up for your mount. There's holes for 4 screws, but that's just unnecessary. I'm not going through tidal waves or anything. I hold the back of that screw and then just twist this on nice and tight. this one through. Being kind of a bugger today. There it goes. Screw that in. Put this back on. That's all nice and tight. That'll keep most of your water out. Stuff still splashes over while you're going in the rapids. And then tuck this wire in. And this is your power cable. That hooked in there. There we go. There it is. There is Helix 7 mounted up on my kayak. Transducer there. I just got some hockey tape holding the cord there from the transducer because you can't run it through the actual hookups on there because it's not made for a helix. And then when I'm sitting in my kayak, everything's out of the way. I got access to my helix, and then whenever I want, I can flip this up and down out of the water. So yeah, I'm going to give you guys a review of how this works actually out on the water tomorrow. You're going to see side imaging working, down imaging, and 2D sonar. 2D sonar is probably my favorite thing that I discovered on it. It's like playing a video game on here. Now you'll see with the helix there, there's really no point in using my fishing rod holder. It gets right in the way. Other thing I just put on here is this GoPro mount. I just set it up back here, aiming towards me so you can kind of see the back of my head and everything I'm fishing. Show you how the mount works. Just slide this out of here quick. It's a little track system with some 3M tape. And you just slide your GoPro into there. I'll show you a clip of that working too. Turned out pretty good, I think. And yeah, the only thing I have left on my kayak that I really want is something to hold my paddle, because I'll be drifting down the river when I catch a fish, and then you got to take your hand off the paddle and there's a chance of it drifting away. Hasn't happened yet, but I don't want that to happen. And there you go. Stay tuned for tomorrow's video.